You're watching the Weiss channel. Da, 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 da. Today we're going to write and solve equations. Okay. First one is the sum of 14 and a number is equal to 17. Okay, sum means add, right? Sum of 14 and a number. I'm going to use a letter for a number. Okay, so normally I'm going to use n to describe a number. Sum of 14 and n equals 17. I'm going to minus 14 from both sides and get n equals 3. Okay. A number increased by 10 is 114. All right. So I'm going to take C and add 10 equals 114. I'm going to minus 10 from both sides and get C equals 104. The difference between a number and 12 is 20. Difference means subtract. So I'm going to do C minus 12 equals 20. I'm going to add 12 to both sides and get 32. Ten times the sum. When you have 10 times the sum, you need to do, when it says the sum, you need a set of parentheses. You need 10 and then a set of parentheses. All right, then we're going to put what goes in the parentheses, okay? Half a number and 6. Okay, half s plus 6 equals 90. All right, now I'm going to distribute. What is half of 10? Half of 10 is 5. And what's 10 times 6? 60. I'm going to minus 60 from both sides and get 5s equals 30. I divide both sides by 5 and I get s equals 6. Okay. 2/3 a number plus 4 is 8. 2/3 L plus 4 equals 8. I'm going to minus 4 from both sides and get 2/3 L equals 4. We're going to divide both sides by 2/3. So I'd like you to go to Desmos.com, click on Scientific Calculator, and do 4 divided by, there's a fraction button, 2/3. It will look like that on your Desmos.com calculator, and it will give you 6. Okay. Ashley wants to raise $175 for a school fundraiser. She has raised $120 so far. How much more does she need to reach her goal? Well, she's got 120. How much more? So 120 plus A. How much more? 120 plus what? Equals 175. I minus 120 from both sides and get 55. Daniel is visiting a cousin who lives 350 miles away. He has driven 90 miles. How many more miles does he need to reach his cousin's home? So 90 plus some number B equals 350. I'm going to minus 90 from both sides and get 260. The length of a rectangle is twice its width. When I get a problem like this, I need to draw a rectangle. I'm not going to put, I'm going to use W for width, but I'm not going to use L for length because I just want to use one letter to get an equation. So if the length is twice the width, doesn't it make sense that the length is 2W if the width is W? Perimeter means add all the sides. So I'm going to say W plus 2W plus W plus 2W equals 126. How many W's is that? That's 6 W's equals 126. Divide by 6. And W equals 21. That's the width. If it asked for the length, by the way, the length is twice the width, right? So 2 times 21 would be 42. You've been watching the Weiss channel.